Hello beautifuls, my name is Quavia and I'm the creator of JuJu Thyme. In this video, I have a channeled message for you from the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messages that are meant to align us towards our individual paths towards peace, love, joy, and abundance. As this is a collective message, definitely be sure that you lean into your intuition, lean into your guide, so that way you can hear the message that they brought you here to listen for, okay? In the description below, there will be timestamps for any particular area that you are interested or feel guided towards listening to. But this will be a full collective message, just giving us a screenshot as to what's going on and any kind of advice or guidance that our guides will want us to know, okay? So let's just get started and jump right in. All right, so right now it seems as though Spirit is wanting me to let you know that you are in this current state of new openings. We are definitely talking about bringing things into your material world. We are talking about really tapping into some opportunities, walking through doors, really beginning to plant seeds where seeds are meant to be planted. So this is a very interesting and very good state that you are in right now. I am picking up on something about illusions, so we'll definitely see how that is showing up. Currently, when it comes to illusions, or how that will be affecting you, or if that's even affecting you at all. But the spirit that is currently surrounding you is one that is wanting you to utilize a lot of the lessons that you have learned in your journey thus far. It is very, very important, because as you're walking through these doors, as you are planting these seeds, you are being called upon by your guides to really use the wisdom that you have learned thus far. There's also something that Spirit wants me to pass along to you in regards to your restrictions, or things that are or that you feel that are sort of holding you back. I feel like this is tapping into a little bit of that illusion that I was picking up on earlier, because there's something about seeing beyond the illusion, of really transforming that illusion in a way. So definitely lean on your guides of how they would like you to transform these limitations. Yeah, the illusions are coming off as limitations that you may place on yourself, or perhaps depending on, of course, where you are currently, this can be also something that is sort of imposed on you. But definitely speak to your guides about how to transform these limitations, because the spirit that is currently surrounding you, they are giving you a chance to relieve a lot of these limitations. Really tap into some core meanings of your reasoning why, your reasoning for your pleasure, the reasoning for why you're doing what you're doing. I'm also picking up as well that a lot of questions of who you are will be answered. Yes, it doesn't feel like they've been answered quite yet. It's like I'm at the tip of the iceberg kind of feeling that is moving through me. Okay, this is beautiful. All right, so what's coming into your life is one of bringing harmony and change into your life. And this is very significant, because as you're opening up these doors, as you're planting these seeds, it does seem as though more responsibility will be given to you. And so this is going to be very vital if you have struggled with balancing things or organizing. Really start to look at the core reasons of why you have trouble balancing or why you have trouble organizing yourself, and try and find ways that work for you. Yeah, perhaps, or how you've organized yourself in the past, it didn't work. And so now you're being called to find what does work, because you'll be taking on a lot of responsibilities, but this is what you are like energetically wanting. This is what you're needing and wanting. So your soul has sort of cleared a path for that to happen, for those doors to open. Perhaps it's some kind of affirmation or spell that you did. Or perhaps your soul, your spirit is just ready for it. It just is. I'm also picking up as well that to be sure that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your body. The word overwhelm came through. So perhaps this could be a time where it could feel overwhelming, but you have called this in. So you are ready for the responsibility that you will be taking on. Yes. Let's see. Love to get more information. Alrighty. So this is coming into your life because there's massive transformations. You have called this in, and now you are ready to receive it, which will bring in transformation, massive transformation. So you want to make sure that you are ready for it, that you are prepared for it. So definitely look at yourself in a holistic kind of way, mind, body, spirit, and make sure you're feeding each one of those, because I don't know why I heard dues will be paid. That's a very interesting thing that I felt move through me. That's very interesting. But this transformation is on its way. And this is why this balance, this harmony of really being able to take on more responsibility, it is bringing change, is bringing great transformations into your life, which is absolutely beautiful, especially when you have these doors and these opportunities being opened for you. Okay? Alrighty. So in your physical reality, your physical environment, it seems like this is not a new message of preparing yourself. You are in a state of preparation. It feels like you've been stagnant, or it's coming across as stagnant, but it's not stagnant. Perhaps it feels that way for sure, where things just sort of slowed down for you, or you felt things slow down, or for quite some time, things were not happening as fast as you may have wished or hoped, but you seem to have come to accept it in a way and ease into it, right? So your current environment is one of just giving yourself that grace and giving yourself that time. I think for some of you, that something is coming, and you have been in this preparation like mode for quite some time and really valuing your rest. So continue to value it. Yes. The lesson that you can be learning from your current environment right now is one where through your rest, you are just reimagining and tapping into where you're going. You're tapping into another dimension or another reality of what you're wanting, what you're needing. You are just reimagining your future. So take this time of rest to sort of dream up a new dream. to really tap into what you're wanting in terms of what is it that will make you feel fulfilled, make you feel very much alive. So really begin to tap into that through this phase of rest that you're in. That is very beautiful. And that word illusion, I wasn't quite sure where it was going to be going when it comes to this illusion. But definitely for your physical environment, I must say, Spirit is moving through me that there is something beautiful in what you are imagining. And what you're imagining is having a lot of power. So be careful through this state of rest that you're in. What is it that is coming up for you when you are seeing your future, right? Because I'm also picking up as well that Spirit is showing me an individual that they are imagining or they're reimagining their life, but there's still like that part of them that is doubting, or that part of them that is criticizing or being very overly critical. And this is a form of illusion as well, this overly critical voice that we tend to get. Because at its root, it's coming off as very critical. But what I'm sensing is that it's just trying to protect you from disappointment, trying to protect you from yourself. But through it, it seems like you're limiting your options. You're limiting what's actually possible. So through this protection, it's not really serving you because it's closing doors for the sake of protection, when really by opening up those doors, you can actually see all the options that are around you. Hence all these doors that I saw opening and these opportunities. Reimagine and dream up a new vision for yourself. That is lovely. Yeah, that's very lovely. Okay, so what is currently leaving your life? What is transforming or needing to die out of your life? The word practicality is coming through. I wonder if you talk yourself out of things, if you talk yourself out of going forward, or if you talk yourself out of, like if you do see something, you kind of talk yourself out of what you're seeing. Which means you're talking yourself out of your intuition as well. Like you're moving yourself out from your true self for a second. So that's very interesting. But what's leaving your life is like this bull-headed ways where you are being overly practical. It's seeming like this is very important in terms of really being able to bring this harmony, bring this transformation, really see beyond these doors, and you can allow that spirit that is currently surrounding you to enter you into this new phase, that this new elevated phase that you are being called to go towards, be guided towards. Yeah, this is important that you let this leave your life, because you're ready to see what's out there. You're ready to see what's more. You've been through and you've learned so much. You've learned so much. And now you are standing at this horizon, it looks like. And it's almost as though like you're ready to just conquer yourself, to conquer the world. Even I would say conquer these limitations that you may have, right? There's a strength that is wanting to come through due to this practicality, overly, being overly practical as you're looking into your future and you're dreaming up this new dream. There's a strength that is being established as you are releasing that overly, almost killjoy kind of ways. Spirit is also moving through me the word devotion. So there is a need for you to find what it is that you can devote yourself to. And for many, I'm feeling as though this is a devotion towards yourself. This is promises that you make to yourself. Oh, interesting. I heard worship yourself. Just really putting yourself first and putting your dreams back on the table, and not something that you have to like push aside or it's illogical or something like this. No, I think that spirit is really trying to show you that there is truth in what is moving through you. There's truth in what you're feeling. There's truth in what you're seeing. So begin to devote yourself to you, or devote yourself to your projects. There's something very tangible and material-like with your reading. For some, yes, this is something that is not tangible. Like you know, you don't have it yet. It's still there in your heart. It's there in your mind, but it feels so real. It feels so real that it's kind of shocking that it's not in the material yet. And for others that it has manifested, there's something about giving yourself over to it and allowing it to just grow beyond what you can even imagine. That is lovely. So let's look at your spiritual, surprise, surprise. Okay. Your spiritual realm. This is the Magician. And the Magician's, I mean, just that word itself says it all, right? The Magician, it says it all. But okay, what is it? Okay, but what am I picking up from Spirit? What are they telling me about this? So Spirit is definitely talking about there being collaborations. I feel as though this is definitely linked to what's coming into your life. Yeah, this is something in regards to a contract as well. So this can be a contract between you and the divine, and what you told the divine what you would do with this life that you're in. I'm also seeing as well that this is a lot of your guides coming through, like magician-like guides. So those of you that have a magical practice, this could be as well some kind of working that you did that has come through. But I also see that your guides, in terms of course, if you have a practice, a spiritual, a magical practice, this could very well be that this would be a very good time, if you feel called, to do certain workings to open your roads, or to do workings that are very interesting. What I'm seeing is like something being pulled from the spirit realm into our realm, like our material realm. And it's like I'm seeing an individual, it's literally, they're just reaching in and they're just pulling it out. So any kind of workings that are surrounded around that area, or any kind of meditations along that will be you tapping into your magician energy that is being just elevated right now in your spiritual realm. Definitely tap into your guides for more guidance and how you can incorporate and start bringing down the immaterial to the material. That would be very, very beneficial and very useful aspect of your journey thus far. So let's look at some inner work and outer work, just to get better guidance of what we can be internally doing, what we can be actively doing as we go along this path, so we can stay aligned. Yeah, we definitely want to stay aligned to these changes that are happening. And we want to stay aligned to this spirit that is currently surrounding you, because they are ushering you into a whole new phase. first let's look at the inner work. Okay, and then we have the outer work. Okay, so for the inner work, Spirit is asking you to give. Spirit is just asking you to give. There's something about giving to yourself. It's coming through me as giving yourself a chance. I feel like with those that are guided to this reading, you are well versed in what it feels like to give up on yourself. It doesn't feel like you have, but you understand the feeling. You understand the feeling. It doesn't feel as though a few people, you don't have this unlimited, energy that some people have. Your energy is precious, and you've had to learn how to use it. And it does feel that at times you did not utilize your energy in the best ways, and you felt depleted, which is why you understand rest very, very well. You have no choice. It just is. It just is. So definitely give to yourself. This will be your medicine. This will be your medicine in regards to, especially when this new responsibility comes in and you're having to balance just a little bit more. Perhaps, once again, you've called it in, and it is something that you are wanting, and it's a responsibility that you do know you're needing for your journey, but we want to keep that harmony so that way we don't deplete ourselves. Yes, this is going to be very, very big that you really remember to give to yourself, and also have fun. Have fun. When we talk about going along our journey, sometimes it feels so serious, and for others it's very heavy. But there's this fun aspect that Spirit is also wanting to remind you of when it comes to that inner work. Yeah, we don't want to deplete ourselves or run ourselves dry or burn ourselves out. No. You've been there, you've done it, you understand your energy. Tap into it, understand it, remember your lessons, and make sure you continually give to yourself. And for this inner work, the outer work, sorry. Yes, this outer work. For this outer work, Spirit wants me to talk about those that kill your dream. There's something in regards to support that Spirit is wanting me to talk about, because perhaps along your journey there hasn't really been support, or people perhaps feeling like they need to bring you down to earth kind of vibes. And honestly, just feel sorry for them. Don't take it on. Don't take that on and place it on your heart or your mind or your shoulders, wherever you place this kind of words, wherever it lands on you. No, it's not yours. If this is a them situation that they're projecting onto you, okay? But there's something about that Spirit really wants me to speak on, because it's moving through me that you have talked yourself out of things because you heard something, or someone said something, In spirit, as I said, they just want, instead of you placing it on yourself, spirit, just says, feel sorry for them. They're just showing you a little bit of their own disappointment. And once again, it definitely varies. So definitely tap into your guides when it comes to this. But for a bit of people, it's hidden as though you understand exactly what I am saying. So be careful as well for yourself of who you confide in. Are you confiding in those that are bringing life and joy and support? And it's okay if someone has questions. It's not about like, oh, someone questions. No, it's okay. But are those questions constructive? Are they actually helping you grow? That's okay. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Or are they questions that are just pulling you down? That's a whole other thing. And Spirit doesn't want you to take that on. Okay? So speak to those that breathe life into your ideas, or they show some kind of excitement, and go to your guides and your spirits in regards to this, because they are excited. They know this contract that you made with the divine. So they are excited, very, very much excited. Hence your spiritual realm right now there's a lot of work being done. It is beautiful. It's very beautiful. But all right, beautifuls, that is your reading. That is the channeled message from the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messengers that your guides brought you here to listen for. I hope that you obtained some knowledge of what's coming in, what's leaving your life, the spirit that's around you, what's going on in your physical world, what's going on in your spiritual world, and of course, what you can be actively doing internally and externally to better align yourself with your individual path towards peace, love, joy, and abundance. I wish that for you. And boy, is it coming. Wow, wow, wow. But all right, beautifuls, thank you again for being here with me. And until the next one, truth and love.